All right, Madison, you just committed to Mississippi State. Just how are you feeling?
I feel really excited. I'm ready to, further my basketball journey at Mississippi State, and I feel like I really found my home there.
Now, why Mississippi State over the tons of schools that recruited you across the country?
Well, they've just been with me, ever since I first started playing competitively. So they've just been with me. They gave my space and time throughout my whole entire recruitment process. Never, pressured me or anything like that, or anything like, to like really commit to them. They wanted me to go through my full process, so I really appreciated them for that. So.
Now, for you, what was it like going through the recruiting process where you are one of the best players in the country?
Well, my parents did a really good job to keep me well-rounded, and they didn't, let me still be a kid, and, I thank them for that. It was stressful in a way. I mean, if you have a lot of colleges coming at you, it's going to be stressful. But yeah, they did a really good job keeping me well-rounded and not in my head about a lot of things, and, they fully let me, think about things and let my process, I'm obviously I could have waited a little bit longer, but when you know, and I definitely knew.
Well, you answered the question I was about to ask. Was like, yeah, why now? But you said I guess you were just sold on Mississippi State.
Yeah.
But what was it about them that you enjoyed so much?
I just like their family atmosphere. As soon as you step on campus, it was just immediately it felt like home. All the girls there, all the the environment there. It felt like a second family to me, and that was one of my major things with this whole recruiting process is finding a second family and someone and a atmosphere where I can go to them for help and they'll be there for me, and I definitely felt that with Mississippi State.
When were your visits to Mississippi State?
I want to say it was like September 3rd.
Okay. Oh, so last month?
Yeah, last month.
Okay. And now with you, I mean, what was it like having this moment at Lancaster with your friends and family to share this moment?
Yeah, it was just a special moment to me, have them all come and support me. I love all of them, and to have my grandparents here, that meant a lot. The ones that are not here, that I know that they're looking down at me and they're proud of me. So, it was great seeing everyone here support me.
Now for you, what was it like, for you this whole recruitment process? You're one of the top players in the country. For you, what's that like where everyone's kind of having their eyes on you because of how great you are as a basketball player?
There's definitely a target on my back, but I don't like to, look at it as like a target on my back. I want it to look at it as people. How do I say it? I like to put it as it's just like a legacy that I can leave, and people although there's a target on my back, I know there's people who look up to me, so I'm grateful that I got to be someone who people can look up to.
And speaking of legacy, at Lancaster, you're the all-time leading scorer. You're approaching 2,000 points. You led them to the state semifinals last year for the first time in school history. Just what are your thoughts about your legacy here at Lancaster, especially with just a year left?
Yeah. Well, I definitely want to get that 200 ball. That's definitely a goal this year. But I felt like I left my mark here, and I'm proud that I got to be a part of it.
Okay, cool.